you worry, pal. You had a good run. Enjoy your retirement.
Storm takes back the lead.
Unbelievable! McQueen is fading! McQueen is fading! Fading fast!
Hello. This is Morgan's Point of View. Today we're diving in on Marvel's 2025, their 2025 slate, what I think the future holds for Marvel. This is a really big year for Marvel, this upcoming 2025. A lot of stuff is writing on this, just the future of their cinematic universe. This is probably the biggest year since their inception in 2008. I really have high hopes though. At the end of the day, it's kind of been a little bit rocky, but you know, I still have faith. So we're gonna go with their Marvel television first, and then go to the Marvel movies in 2025. Starting off, your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. A few things on this is, how does it appeal to kids? Like, do kids want to see that? Are kids interested in that? Because that has to be the target demographic, right? Kids. Not because it's animated, but because you need kids to start buying in again to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. And I think animation is the perfect way to do that. Long form television is the perfect way to do that because it allows kids to get attached. At least that's how I got attached to superheroes when I was younger. Everybody loves Spider-Man. Household favorite, one of Marvel's star players. I don't like the animation, how it looks. That 3D CGI type animation. I don't like that. That's not what I grew up on. I don't think that looks particularly good. But maybe when it gets more seasons, we can kind of change the animation. But I really, that's a real negative for me, the animation. I like that we're focusing on I think this is his freshman year. Is this MCU canon? I don't know. I hope it does because I think that adds to the show, it being MCU canon. But yeah, I mean, we'll see how it goes. The second thing on the TV slate is Daredevil Born Again. Excited for this. This is Marvel Television's crown jewel. This is what they should be building around in the future. Daredevil doesn't miss. If you go to his comics, if you go to the Netflix show, he just doesn't miss. He's incredibly consistent. This character has great writers writing him in the comics, from Mark Waid to Chip Zdarsky. The television show was just amazing. Great action. A great central dynamic in Daredevil versus Fisk that really had me intrigued. I was like, when is Daredevil going to beat him up? Like, when is Daredevil go set him away? When is Fisk going to stay down? And that's the thing that you really watch the show for. We know that they kind of had to restructure the show. At first, it was going to be just Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio returning, which was disgusting. I'm glad they didn't do that. I'm glad they added back the supporting cast that really catapulted the show to the heights that it was in the Netflix version. I'm glad. I think with this show, Fisk will be running for mayor. The Devil's Reign storyline for the comics, it's about 6 issues. I think that's probably what they're going to base this off of, because they can't do Born Again, which is the namesake of the show, the comic written by Frank Miller, because that was already done in season 3 of the Netflix show. But all in all, excited. I want to see great action. I want to see one-shots in the fights. The Punisher being back, amazing. I want to see Frank doing what he does best. If you know, you know. Yeah, this is my most anticipated thing that they got going in 2025. I think if this isn't good, then I'm really gonna lose hope. This has to be good. I think it will be good. They already got season 2 greenlit. Excited for that. This is great. I think they should have done Daredevil when they launched Disney Plus. Like, this should have been a thing. I want to see the Defenders back. If not in season 1 and season 2, everybody back too. Even Iron Fist. I want to see everybody back. Definitely want to see Luke Cage and Jessica Jones back. But yeah, I would really build on this show as my centerpiece, building the Disney Plus platform, because I know they haven't had a lot of hit shows really. I feel like this could be a hit show. it should be a hit show if they do everything right, if they do the checklist that Disney fans want, which is a great, or Netflix fans of the Netflix show want, which is a great Disney is a great centerpiece with Fisk and Daredevil's relationship. They're great foils to one another. Karen Page and Foggy doing what they do best, and Matt, them being a great trio together. The Punisher doing Punisher type things, Daredevil doing Daredevil type things. If you get all four of those, this is a great show. I'm also glad Bullseye is back. Excited for him. Muse is a new villain that they're gonna add into this. Super excited for it. Really can't go wrong. Next is Ironheart. They haven't promoted the show much, which makes me kind of scared, to be honest with you. This is Riri Williams. She is in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I I loved her in that movie. I really hope she gets some shine here. Um, I think this is 8 episodes. It really doesn't give me much hope for a season 2, but I hope they do that. I kind of feel like they're just gonna chuck this on Disney Plus and just not do anything with it. But I'm still excited. And then Eyes of Wakanda and Marvel Zombies. Those are 2 animated shows. Again, don't really like Marvel's animation too much, except X-Men '97, which was pretty good. Um, I'm not really interested in the wider with Wakanda without T'Challa there. At least age up his son or something. I don't really want to see that. In Marvel Zombies, I have The Walking Dead, I have The Last of Us. I don't need Marvel Zombies, to be quite honest with you. Wonder Man is at the end of the year, which is rounding out their slate for Marvel Television. 8 episodes. My question is why? Like, what's the purpose of this? What is it tying into? If it's not tying into anything and it's kind of just chucked on the surface, like they've been doing, them just chucking stuff on Disney Plus and putting their hands up and saying, okay, it makes me kind of sad because it's like you do these little 1 season shows and then we don't see these characters again for like 4 to 5 years. I really hope this turns into something. That's my big wish for this, is to have this character mean something going forward. If not in the movies, at least in Marvel television. In the future, I really want to see Cloak and Dagger return. I want to see the Runaways return. I want to see Daredevil be a central point in Marvel television and the Defenders return. I think if you do that and you build crossovers in Marvel television, then we could really be talking. Let's go to Marvel's movies of 2025. The Thunderbolts. This is Elena's show. I need her to really step out on her own and be a great character and be something interesting to where people go to the theaters because I want to see Yelena. I really need that. Bucky, we've had him for like 10 years and he's kind of washed to me, guys. Like, he's kind of washed. I don't, him being governor or mayor or have a Senate seat, I don't know what it is. He's in some form of office, makes no sense to me because of all his crimes that he committed before. Like, how is that even possible? I don't have much expectations when it comes to this movie, but now we know that they're also in Avengers Doomsday in 2026, so I guess. I mean, sure. Like, well, sure. It is what it is. I don't have too much to say on this, except like there's similar power sets. The group has similar power sets. I don't like that, but you kind of got to roll with the punches, and I'm gonna put my trust in Marvel to deliver a great movie. We'll see how it goes. Sentry being in this, amazing. Love that. Please don't nerf him. He's amazing. He's an amazing character. Excited to have him in the MCU, and I like the actor who's playing him, so that's a bright side in the movie. Captain America: Brave New World. This is again one of those major tests. If they can get people to buy in with Sam being Captain America, get people to feel that and feel like he is Captain America, then that's all you really need. I really hope they do that because we know Chris Evans is returning in Doomsday. So you really need to do that legwork now and making him look like the Captain America and making him stand on his own 2 feet without any help, without much comparison to Steve. That's what I need, honestly. Um, I need Patriot to be in this movie. If you don't know who Patriot is, he was in The Falcon and the Winter Soldier. He's Isaiah Bradley's grandchild. He is one of the leaders of Young Avengers. If you're gonna do Young Avengers, which I think they are, because they have all these characters sprinkled throughout um the past couple of years of movies and television, then you need to make sure his presence is felt in this movie. I really want him to be in this. I don't know if he is. I haven't seen him in any trailers, which is unfortunate. America Brave New World has way too many villains. Um Harrison Ford as Red Hulk, the leader, Giancarlo Esposito, Service Society, that's way too many villains, in my opinion. The focus should be on Captain America. I think having that many villains kind of distracts us from Captain America. And I think the main point of this movie should be, in my opinion, to elevate Sam Wilson as Captain America. Um, Next, Fantastic Four. Super excited for Fantastic Four. This is probably my most anticipated movie, MCU movie of 2025. The family dynamics have to be there for me to feel like this is a good movie. Reed and Sue, Reed and the Thing and Johnny, everybody just should have a really good dynamic that's true and faithful to the comics. Galactus being the main villain is amazing. I really like that. I'm glad it's not another Doctor Doom with Doctor Doom being the villain in a movie that we've had that already with 3 Fantastic Four movies. Glad they changed it up. Excited to see him. Love the actor they got for him. Um, I really hope they get his presence right. He should be a domineering presence, somebody who you're afraid of, somebody who it doesn't feel real that they're there. They're trying to eat your world because that's what Galactus wants to do is basically eat Earth. Um, Doom being RDJ, which we know he's gonna. It's not confirmed that he's gonna be in this movie, but come on, he's gonna be in this movie. Um, it's really unfortunate that it's Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom. All respect to Robert Downey Jr. I just really wanted to see somebody else take this role, somebody Romani take this role. Um, that's unfortunate, but we gotta move. So I really hope they just make this work. Make Doctor Doom a Fantastic Four villain, not an Avengers villain. Even though we know Avengers Doomsday is coming, I really hope they put in work to make Reed and Doctor Doom's rivalry and just relationship and dynamic as special as it is in the comics. Um, I really hope that this Fantastic Four movie sets up them being the face of the franchise, which I feel like they already are, in my opinion. In my cinematic universe, if it was up to me, them and the X-Men would be the face of the franchise. We wouldn't have any more Avengers movies. It would be Fantastic Four. It would be X-Men. I think that's how you sustain this universe and how you make sure it's prevalent for years to come, I think. Um I hope they're adventurers and explorers. That's one of the main components of Fantastic Four and what made me fall in love with them as a team in the first place is the fact that they're adventurers, explorers first, and they happen to fight crime because they encounter it adventuring and exploring and doing what they do. The Thing, that's probably what I'm most excited for in this movie. I think they nailed the casting. I'm really excited to see what the Thing is like in this movie, what he looks like, what he sounds like. If he's true to the comics, I'm really excited about that. All in all, Marvel has a big task in 2025 to really stamp themselves and be like, we're still here. We can still make some noise. I know Deadpool and Wolverine They made some money last year with that, but it's really time to make consecutive hits in a row to say, hey, we still got the juice, basically. We can still bring you hit after hit after hit. And they have an opportunity to do that in 2025. I'm excited what they bring. I'm glad the competition is back. So we can really see who's gonna get the best of this year. 2025 should be amazing. Stay tuned for my next video, and thank you.